Your future spouse just discovered something about you that has completely shattered their composure. Right now, in this very moment, they are pacing back and forth, unable to sleep, unable to focus. Because the angels have revealed to them that you are the missing piece they've been searching for their entire life. But here's what's causing them to lose all control. They've also seen the level of glory, favor, and divine assignment resting on your life, and they're terrified they might not be ready for you. In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to reveal the 3 specific things the angels showed your future spouse that made them realize you're not just another person, but the one carrying a mantle they've been praying to stand beside. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will shift how you see your own preparation season. The angels have been working overtime, arranging divine appointments and orchestrating encounters that will lead you straight to the person God has prepared for you. But what's happening behind the scenes in the spiritual realm is even more powerful than what you can see with your natural eyes. Your future spouse has been given glimpses, downloads, and supernatural revelations about you. They've seen you in dreams they can't explain. They've felt your presence in moments of prayer. And now, the full picture is coming together in their spirit, and it's causing a holy disruption in their life. They're losing control because control was never meant to be theirs in the first place. God is taking the wheel. Your future spouse is finally surrendering to the reality that you are the answer to prayers they spoke in secret, in tears when no one else was listening. Before we go deeper into this message, I want to welcome everyone watching right now. Whether this is your first time here or you've been part of our community, I'm so grateful you clicked on this video. This message was assigned to you by heaven. If you feel that stirring in your spirit right now, do me a favor. Subscribe to God's Message Today channel and turn on those notifications, because the messages coming through this channel are not random. They are strategic, timed, and tailored for the season you're in. And if you're ready to receive everything God is about to reveal, type in the comments right now, "I receive." Go ahead, type it with boldness. "I receive." Let that be your declaration of faith. As we go deeper, now let's talk about what the angels revealed to your future spouse. The first thing they discovered is that you carry a rare spiritual frequency. This isn't about physical appearance or surface-level attraction. Your future spouse was shown that you operate on a wavelength that most people will never access. You've been through refining fires that burned away everything fake, everything shallow, everything that wasn't rooted in God. You've spent time in the wilderness where others would have quit. You've praised God in the dark when others were cursing their circumstances. You've chosen forgiveness when bitterness was easier. You've stood alone when the crowd walked away. All of that has created a frequency in your spirit that the angels recognize. And now your future spouse recognizes it too. Proverbs 18 verse 12 says, "Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility." Your future spouse is seeing the humility in you. They're seeing someone who has been broken and rebuilt by God. That humility is attractive on a level they can't even put into words. They're losing control because they've met people who were confident, successful, and impressive, but they've never met someone whose strength comes from surrender. They've never been around someone who walks with such authority yet remains so teachable. That combination is rare, and the angels made sure your future spouse sees it clearly. The second thing revealed to your future spouse is that you are assigned to a kingdom purpose that requires partnership. You are not just wandering through life hoping things work out. You have been handpicked by God for an assignment that is bigger than you. Your future spouse is realizing that they are not being called to you for comfort alone. They are being called to stand with you in the fulfillment of a divine mandate. This is why the enemy fought so hard to keep you distracted, discouraged, and isolated. The enemy knew that once you connected with your divine partner, there would be a multiplication of power, influence, and impact that hell could not withstand. Matthew 6, verse 33 says, "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you." You've been seeking God first, even when it costs you relationships, opportunities, and comfort. You didn't compromise. You didn't settle. You didn't lower your standards to fit in. And now, everything you laid down is about to be restored in a form you couldn't have imagined. Your future spouse sees this. They see the kingdom priorities in your life, and it's convicting them, challenging them, and causing them to evaluate their own walk with God. They're losing control because they realize that being with you means stepping up to a higher standard, and that terrifies and excites them at the same time. If you're feeling this message in your spirit, go ahead and hit that like button right now. Let me know you're tracking with me. This isn't just information. This is confirmation of what God has already been whispering to your heart in the quiet moments. So hit that like button, and let's keep going. The third revelation your future spouse received is this: you are the one who will see them for who they truly are, not who they pretend to be, not the mask they wear in public, not the version they've edited for social media. The angels showed your future spouse that you have been given spiritual sight, discernment, and the ability to see past facades. You will see their wounds and not run. You will see their potential and call it forward. You will see their fears and speak courage. You will see their gifts and create space for them to flourish. 1 Samuel 16 verse 7 says, "For the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart." You've been trained by God to see the way He sees. You've spent so much time in His presence that you've started to discern things others miss. You pick up on the spirit behind the words. You sense when something is off, even when everything looks fine on the surface. And your future spouse knows they can't hide from you, and that's exactly what they need. They've been hiding for too long. They've been performing for approval, and they're exhausted. The thought of being fully seen and fully loved is causing them to lose control because they've never experienced that level of acceptance before. Isaiah 43 verse 19 says, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." God is doing a new thing in both of your lives. The old patterns are breaking. The old cycles are ending. The old disappointments are being replaced with divine appointments. Your future spouse is perceiving this shift, and it's shaking them to the core. They thought they had life figured out. They thought they knew what they wanted. But God is showing them that His plan is higher, better, and more fulfilling than anything they could have orchestrated on their own. Right now, your future spouse is going through an internal battle. Part of them wants to run toward you, and part of them wants to run away. Why? Because being with you means confronting everything they've avoided. It means dealing with unhealed areas. It means surrendering control. It means trusting God at a level they've never trusted before. The angels are not just bringing you two together. They are preparing both of you for a union that will glorify God and dismantle the works of darkness. That kind of relationship requires two whole people, two healed people, two people who have done the inner work. Your future spouse is realizing they still have work to do. And that realization is both humbling and terrifying. Ephesians 5 verse 25 says, "Husbands, love your wives, as Christ loved the church and gave Himself up for her." If your future spouse is male, he is being confronted with the weight of biblical leadership. He's seeing that you are not a woman who needs a boy. You need a man who walks in integrity, who leads with love, who lays down his life, protects your peace, who covers you in prayer. The angels showed him that you've been set apart, and he can't approach you casually. He has to come correct. He has to come whole. He has to come submitted to God, and that's why he's losing control. He knows he's not ready yet, but he also knows he can't afford to lose you. If your future spouse is female, she is being confronted with the call to be a woman of valor. Proverbs 31 verse 10 says, "An excellent wife who can find? She is far more precious than jewels." She's realizing that you are not a man who needs someone to complete you. You need a partner who complements the assignment on your life. She's seeing that you carry weight in the spirit. She's asking herself if she's ready to walk beside someone operating at that level. The angels showed her that you've been through battles she can't imagine. And you're still standing, still believing, still loving God. That kind of resilience is intimidating. But it's also exactly what she's been asking God for. Let's talk about timing, because this is crucial. Some of you watching this have been waiting for years. You've watched everyone around you get married while you stayed faithful in your season of singleness. You've cried out to God asking why it's taking so long. You've questioned if you missed your chance. But hear me clearly. The delay was not a denial. The delay was preparation. God was not withholding your spouse from you. He was protecting you from the wrong person and preparing you for the right one. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." Your time is coming, and it will be beautiful because it will be in divine order. Your future spouse is losing control right now because the timing is aligning. The angels are moving pieces into place. Doors that were closed are opening. Connections that were dormant are being awakened. Divine appointments are being arranged. Your future spouse feels the shift, and it's overwhelming them because they know they can't stop what God has started. They can't delay what heaven has decreed. They can't avoid what the angels have already confirmed. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." God's plan for your love life is not generic. It's specific. It's intentional. It's laced with purpose. And your future spouse is just now realizing that they are part of a plan much bigger than themselves. They're losing control because control was an illusion. God has always been orchestrating this. Now the final pieces are falling into place. Now let's address the fears your future spouse is wrestling with. The first fear is inadequacy. They're afraid they won't be enough for you. They see the glory on your life, the favor, the anointing, the grace, and they wonder if they can match it. But here's the truth. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9 says, "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Your future spouse doesn't need to be perfect. They need to be surrendered. And right now, God is stripping away their self-reliance so that they learn to depend fully on Him. That process is uncomfortable, but it's necessary. The second fear your future spouse is wrestling with is timing. They're afraid they're too late or too early. They're afraid they missed you or that you'll move on before they get their act together. But Psalm 37 verse 23 says, "The steps of a man are established by the Lord when he delights in his way." If God is orchestrating this, then the timing will be perfect. Your future spouse can't mess it up. You can't mess it up. When God ordains something, it will happen exactly when it's supposed to happen. The third fear is vulnerability. Your future spouse has been hurt before. They've trusted the wrong people. They've opened up and been betrayed. They've loved and been abandoned. So the idea of being vulnerable again, of opening their heart again, of trusting again, feels dangerous. But 1 John 4 verse 18 says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear." God is teaching your future spouse that the love He has prepared in you is not like the love they've experienced before. It's rooted in God, sustained by God, and protected by God. That kind of love doesn't wound. It heals. Here's what I need you to understand. While your future spouse is losing control, you need to remain steady. This is not the time to panic, chase, or force anything. This is the time to trust God's timing and continue doing what you've been doing. Keep seeking God. Keep walking in obedience. Keep guarding your heart. Keep developing your gifts. Keep serving in your assignment. Keep worshiping in the waiting. Psalm 27 verse 14 says, "Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage." Wait for the Lord. Waiting is not passive. Waiting is active trust. It's believing that God is working even when you can't see it. The angels are also revealing to your future spouse the exact battles you fought in private. They're being shown the nights you cried yourself to sleep, the moments you almost gave up, the times you chose faith over fear when everything in you wanted to quit. They're seeing the real you, the tested you, the refined you. And this is shaking them because they're realizing you're not just someone who talks about faith. You're someone who has lived it, bled it, and proved it in the fire. Your future spouse is recognizing that they're not just gaining a partner. They're inheriting someone who has been trained in the secret place. Someone who knows how to fight in the spirit. Someone who won't crumble when pressure comes. Romans 8 verse 28 says, "And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good. For those who are called according to His purpose." Every single thing you went through, every betrayal, every disappointment, every closed door, every delayed answer, it was all working together for your good. Your future spouse is now seeing the purpose behind your pain. They're seeing how God used every setback to set you up for something greater. They're seeing that you didn't waste your wilderness. You worshiped in it. You learned in it. You grew in it. And now, you're emerging with a testimony that will strengthen your marriage before it even begins. The angels have also shown your future spouse the specific ways you will challenge them to grow. You won't let them stay comfortable in mediocrity. You won't enable their excuses. You won't co-sign their complaints. You will lovingly push them toward their destiny. You will pray them through their processes. You will speak life when they speak death. You will remind them of God's promises when they forget. Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, "Iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another." Your future spouse is realizing that you are the iron they need, and the sharpening process is going to be intense, but necessary. This is why they're losing control. They've been in relationships where they could hide, coast, and stay the same. But with you, growth is inevitable. Transformation is guaranteed. Elevation is non-negotiable. And that's terrifying for someone who has been comfortable in their current state. But it's also exactly what they need. God is not bringing you together to create a cute couple. He's bringing you together to create a powerhouse that will advance the kingdom and destroy the works of darkness. Your future spouse is getting a preview of what that will require. And it's causing them to lose their grip on the life they've been living because they know that life is about to change forever. Let's talk about the prophetic dreams and visions your future spouse has been having. Some of you need to hear this because it will confirm what you've been sensing in your spirit. Your future spouse has been dreaming about you. Not just random dreams, but vivid, detailed, colorful dreams that feel more real than reality. They've seen your face. They've heard your voice. They've felt your presence. They wake up from these dreams confused, searching, wondering who you are and where you are. Joel 2 verse 28 says, "And it shall come to pass afterward, that I will pour out my spirit on all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions." God is using dreams to prepare your future spouse's heart. He's using visions to create anticipation. He's using supernatural encounters to build expectation. Your future spouse might not know your name yet, but they know your spirit. They know your energy. They know the peace you carry. And that knowing is driving them crazy because they can't find you in the natural yet. They're looking for you everywhere. In every crowd, every room, every gathering, they're searching for the person who matches the vision God gave them. They're losing control because they feel like they're running out of time. But in reality, God's timing is perfect, and the angels are orchestrating the meeting down to the second. Here's something powerful the angels revealed. Your future spouse has been interceding for you without even knowing it's you. They've been praying for their future spouse, and those prayers have been reaching you. Every time they prayed for God to protect their future spouse, you were covered. Every time they prayed for God to prepare their future spouse, you were being refined. Every time they prayed for God to keep their future spouse pure, you were being strengthened to resist temptation. Ephesians 6 verse 18 says, "Praying at all times in the Spirit, with all prayer and supplication. To that end, keep alert with all perseverance, making supplication for all the saints." Your prayers have been reaching them too. Every time you prayed for your future spouse, those prayers created a hedge of protection around them. Your prayers broke soul ties they needed to break. Your prayers opened their eyes to relationships that weren't from God. Your prayers gave them strength to walk away from situations that would have destroyed them. You've been covering someone you haven't met yet, and they've been covering you. This is the power of covenant connection. The spiritual bond was formed before the physical meeting ever happened. Now let's address something critical. Some of you are wondering if your future spouse is someone you already know or someone you haven't met yet. The answer is different for each person. But here's what you need to understand. Whether you know them or not, they're going through a transformation right now. If you already know them, you might be watching them go through changes that don't make sense to you. They might be pulling back, getting quiet, or acting different. Don't panic. The angels are working on them. God is preparing them. The shift you're seeing is evidence that something is happening in the spiritual realm. If you haven't met them yet, understand that they're being moved into position right now. Jobs are changing. Cities are shifting. Connections are being severed. New doors are opening. The angels are literally rearranging the physical realm to bring you two together at the appointed time. Proverbs 16 verse 9 says, "The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps." Your future spouse might be making plans, but God is directing their steps straight to you. Here's what's happening in the spirit realm. While your future spouse is losing control, the angels are warring on your behalf. Every demonic assignment sent to delay your union is being dismantled. Every spirit of confusion is being bound. Every attack against your destiny is being intercepted. Every lie the enemy whispered to make you settle is being exposed. Every counterfeit connection is being dissolved. The angels are clearing the path, removing obstacles, and setting the stage for a divine encounter that will leave no doubt that God orchestrated it. Daniel 10 verse 12 says, "Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that you set your heart to understand and humbled yourself before your God, your words have been heard, and I have come because of your words." From the first day you started praying for your future spouse, heaven heard you. From the first day you declared that you wouldn't settle, the angels went to work. From the first day you chose to wait for God's best instead of accepting what was available, divine intervention was activated. Your future spouse losing control, right? Is evidence that your prayers are being answered. Let me tell you what's about to happen in the natural realm. You're going to start seeing signs. Not vague signs, but specific confirmations. You might hear a song that speaks directly to your situation. You might see number sequences repeatedly that confirm God's timing. You might have random people prophesy things to you that align with what God has been showing you privately. You might feel a sudden shift in your spirit where peace replaces anxiety and knowing replaces wondering. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations that the angels are moving on your behalf. Philippians 1 verse 6 says, "And I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ." God started this process. He's going to finish it. Your future spouse losing control is part of the completion process. It's part of the surrender that has to happen before the union can occur. God is breaking down every wall, every defense mechanism, every false identity, every wrong mindset, so that when you two come together, it's two whole people creating a healthy union. Not two broken people trying to fix each other. If you've made it this far in the video, I want you to do something for me right now. Go to the comments and type, "Blessed and ready." Let that be your declaration that you're ready to receive what God has prepared for you. You're not afraid. You're not doubting. You're not worried. You're blessed and you're ready. Go ahead, type it right now. Blessed and ready. Let the enemy know that you're not backing down. Let heaven know that you're standing in faith. Let your future spouse know in the spirit that you're waiting with expectation and joy. The angels want you to know that your future spouse is also dealing with spiritual warfare right now. The enemy is trying to discourage them, distract them, and derail them. Why? Because the enemy knows what will happen when you two unite. He knows the marriages you'll save through your testimony. He knows the souls that will be won through your ministry. He knows the generational curses that will be broken through your union. He knows the kingdom impact you'll make together. So he's throwing everything at your future spouse right now, trying to get them to settle, give up, or choose wrong. But the angels are stronger. The blood of Jesus is more powerful, and the plan of God cannot be stopped. 2 Thessalonians 3 verse 3 says, "But the Lord is faithful. He will establish you and guard you against the evil one." God is guarding both of you. He's establishing both of you. He's making sure that nothing and no one can interfere with what he has ordained. Your future spouse might feel like they're losing control, but really, they're gaining something better. They're gaining surrender. They're gaining trust. They're gaining faith. And those things are more valuable than control ever was. Here's what I want you to do while you're waiting. First, Keep working on yourself. Don't put your life on hold waiting for your spouse to show up. Develop your gifts. Build your career. Strengthen your relationship with God. Heal from past hurts. Deal with your triggers. Go to therapy if you need to. Read books that challenge you. Surround yourself with people who push you toward purpose. Become the person you're praying for. Don't just pray for a godly spouse. Become a godly spouse. Second, stay pure. Don't compromise because you're tired of waiting. Don't settle for temporary comfort that will cost you permanent blessing. Don't give your body to someone God didn't assign to your life. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 18 says, "Flee from sexual immorality." Every other sin a person commits is outside the body, but the sexually immoral person sins against his own body. Your body is a temple. Treat it as such. Your future spouse is worth the wait, and so are you. Third, guard your heart, but don't close it. There's a difference between protecting yourself and building walls so high that love can't reach you. Stay open to what God is doing. Stay expectant. Stay hopeful. Stay believing. Proverbs 4 verse 23 says, "Keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the springs of life." A guarded heart is wise. A closed heart is dangerous. Learn the difference.